Good morning and welcome back to Journey Around the World. Today's topic is nutrition, so I wanted to reflect a little upon what I'm eating and why I'm doing it. A couple of years ago, I started following the alkaline-based approach, meaning I've started consciously eating lots of stuff that has a very high pH level. So not acidic, but alkaline. Makes sense as we're exposed to a lot of stress these days, which turns our bodies acidic, produces a lot of acids in our bodies. Hence, we should counteract that. Part of that is, for instance, like what's good is potatoes, carrots, broccoli, like vegetables, whole grain products. Nuts work. But what's not so good is meat, shame. Plain flour products, any grain without husk, white sugar products, and alcohol, of course, as always. Alcohol is the culprit too. So that is that. I was following that, felt better than before. Still, some things didn't compute. I was thinking Asian people of Japan, for instance, they eat so much white rice. How do they still fare fairly well? Big question mark. I tried, or at least studied other approaches a little, picked up on several aspects, but it's the same thing. It's always like, this is right, this is wrong. Tried stuff, but it didn't feel quite right for me. And then last winter I commenced my yoga teacher training, and as part of that I got to study the Ayurvedic approach to nutrition. And according to that, you're part of or belong to a category. So unlike those approaches that I'd studied before, which say as humans we should eat this and not this, the Ayurvedic approach classifies us and tells us, okay, you're this type, or you belong to those types. So several can also be several. And then there's constituents determining your life right now, and those two things determine how you should eat. So it's not only your types, but also the constituents in this week, month, year. So those are the things that you should identify in order to actually be able to compose your diet in a proper way. And I have to say for myself, it feels good with the alkaline approach. For instance, I cut low on proteins, and I felt like I was missing that. And now the Ayurvedic approach also tells me that I should not do that. That I need those parts because I'm fire type, and there you just need stuff that gets your fire going and sparks your fire and keeps it alive. So you need lots of fuel. So that's that in a nutshell. So find out if you're interested. Then I suggest David Frawley, the author of many books around Ayurveda, and usually you can find this classification and find out how to classify yourself, which type you are and what you need, what food you need on the first 20 to 30 pages of these books. Okay, if it's not on the first pages, the table of content will help you how to find it. Anyway, that's the Ayurvedic approach. I'm not saying the Vedics, that ancient civilization that's preceded current day India, had it absolutely right, but to me it feels more right than the approaches that I studied previously. So that's today's wisdom. Hope you enjoyed that, and I hope to see you again next week. Over and out. Cheers.